Good morning, everybody, and good morning and good evening, depending on which part of the world you are joining us from. Today, I am gonna be talking about Agent 365 and how you can extend any agent as Agent 365 using our SDK. Before I get into demo, I'll just quickly introduce what Agent 365 is. We have recognized there are a lot of problems that our users face today while managing agents and having right oversight over them as well. So we wanted to solve all those problems for you. So Agent 365 is IT control panel for all your agents. What it means is that it comes with its own identity, which means it will have its own Entra ID, its own email address. Everything that happens within this purview is within Microsoft observability, which means it translates into purview, defender, and you get all the logs of everything your agent has ever worked on. That gives complete control to an IT admin to make sure that everything that is happening in the organization is per the policies. Secondly, it also comes with Interrupt, which is its amazing sets of MCP tools. You are seeing some of the logos on the screen like Teams, Outlook, Word, Excel, and many more. And a lot of them are even getting added. MCP tools allow you to connect to your data very, very easily, and you can now do that with Agent 365 agents as well. All of these agents can be made Agent 365. I don't say with the cap that any agent can be made Agent 365. Agents that are in Copilot Studio and Foundry, they come as Agent 365 out of the box. And even if you have built an agent outside Microsoft platform, those are the ones can also be made Agent 365 using our Agent 365 SDK, which is the one I'll be showing demo of, like how you can bring an external agent also into this ecosystem. Just to give a quick glance on amazing partners that we have worked with in last couple of months to onboard them on Agent 365. We have worked across different companies in AI, which ranges from OpenAI, Anthropic, LangChain, and a lot more, who are the ones who have onboarded on Agent 365, extended it using Agent 365 SDK, and we have been working with them to make some of these agents also available for you out of the box. I have a demo recorded as well of one of the use case by one of these partners, but before I get into it, I would love to showcase that how you can extend any external agent as Agent 365 using our SDK. Perfect. So if I am in my Visual Studio, I go to my M365 itself. There are multiple samples that we have provided out of the box. It ranges from LangChain, OpenAI, and Claude. And you also have some of these, sample codes too, which is like the travel agent, for example. If I go and look at one of these samples, this is a sample that is created for Claude and it is in Node.js. If I click on create, I get the sample installed for me. In this sample, you'll see that many of these tooling is already added out of the box. You see Mailbox and Word added over here. You can also add more tools to it. This is an open GitHub repository that we have enabled for you so that you can look into instructions that you can use in order to convert this sample that I shared with you into an Agent 365 agent. And you can just I'm not a very huge coder itself, so you can use this entire document, give it to your GitHub Copilot, and it will do all the steps to make sure that your agent gets extended as Agent 365. It will do all those steps behind the scene. It will look through your installations, create your it will look through your environment configurations, and then eventually create a blueprint ID that can be used in order to get your agent as Agent 365. This is one of the sample that I created after going through many of these steps. Once you do that, you will see some additional files will start popping up into your repository on the left side. And one of the ones that I mean are going to be manifest files that are going to get added to you. You see the name of your agent, you see the description of it, and these are the conversations that GitHub Copilot will already prompt you, because in the open source GitHub repository, we have already exposed some of these questions so that GitHub Copilot makes sure you have all these answers. So yeah, in just quick 10 minutes, any of your sample agent, if they are built in Node.js, JavaScript, or Python, can be extended as Agent 365. As you extend these agents as Agent 365, these agents start appearing for you in your repository. Just give me a second. Repositories are centralized place where any agent, irrespective of where they have been built, be it Copilot Studio, Foundry, or even externally, are gonna be added because they are now extended as Agent 365. You can click on any one of them, and it will give you an option to select the people whom you want to give an access. Over here, you can control who gets access to it within your organization. Once you allow this agent within your organization, you'll notice that in your Teams App Store, these agents will start appearing over here. You can click on any one of them and acquire them for yourself. Once you acquire these agents, you will see that these agents start reporting to the person who has acquired this agent. And in this case, will also have its own email ID and chat instance for you to have a conversation with this agent. Now, let's look at this agent in action. I'm going to give this agent a prompt to send me an email. This is Java hiring agent that an HR manager can use in order to speed up the hiring process. I'm going to send an email to a potential person that can be up for the job, that there is an opening within my team. As it processes, I also wanted to share anything that this agent does is entirely observable. When we go to our Defender and Purview and we use any of these queries, we'll see that any of the action that this particular agent has done in past are the ones that can be easily seen through it. I might have to like rewrite this. Yes, we'll have to rerun this query. But yes, everything within Defender and Purview is observable and allows you to look at what your agent has acted on. Now we see this agent has successfully sent an email to Bajwa at A365 Purview. So let's go ahead and check out if this email has come through. Voila, you see that within a couple of seconds, this agent has come in. It has sent out an email with the title that I expected it to send and giving a message that there is an opening. With Agent 365, you get complete control with the registry where you can control who gets access to your agents. You can extend any agent as Agent 365 using the SDK with very simple steps that I just show you by using those instructions in GitHub Copilot. You have free samples to just start working on it. You get amazing set of MCP tools that we just saw that execute those actions within seconds. And lastly, everything that happens within this is within is observable for an admin, and nothing goes out of the site. You have your threat analysis that shows the reports that you can look at and act on it accordingly.